Hello and welcome back to another video. If you want to learn how to do a cute Christmassy gothic look just like this one, stick around and I'll show you how. Okay, so I am starting off with my I'm apparently gonna throw my primer, first of all. Starting off with my primer, this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and then I also am going to put on some foundation after that. This is the Smith & Cult Weightless Microblurring Veiled Threat Foundation. I actually got that foundation from a Winners. I love Winners so much. But they haven't had it since I got it there. And I can only ever find it online and it ships to the US. I really like that foundation. To be honest, I've had it for longer than I should be using it. But it's really, really nice. I like the, what's it called? Formula. That's what it's called. So I'm just gonna put that directly on my face and then blend it in using my fingertips. I always do this with my foundation because it kind of helps it melt into the skin. I am just blending my foundation out with a beauty blender, making sure everything is all evenly covered, and don't forget to blend into your neck. Then I'm using the e.l.f. HD powder in the shade Translucent and just dabbing that all over my face with a big fat brush. I don't really bake my face that much anymore because I find that in the winter months it makes me feel really dry and cakey. So I just sort of put powder on. I don't bake as much as I used to. And when I do bake, I usually use baby powder because I find it works the best. And I'm just gonna wipe off any excess powder here. I am using the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in the shade Merlot Moment. I'm just picking that up with my fingers and I'm dabbing that down here, and then I'm using a brush, like a blush brush, such a tongue twister, to gently blend that out. You want to use very light pressure. If you're doing it how I'm doing it over top of your powder and your foundation, if you push down too hard, it can disturb the foundation and powder and it makes it look weird. So just be patient with it. It will blend out eventually, even though it feels like it won't. Since this is a Christmassy look, I'm gonna go in with a bunch on my nose. Not too much so I look like Rudolph, but I want more color in my face. I want to look like the cold girl trend where you look like you've been outside. So I have this cute little red nose now. So I don't actually have a very pigmented powder blush. I'm just going to go in with this red shade of eyeshadow. This palette, if you watch my videos a lot, you'll recognize it. It is just the Beauty Glazed palette from Amazon. It is just very cheap and it has pretty much every color. It's like a dupe to that one James Charles palette that came out in 2019. I think that one's discontinued now. I learned that the other day. You know, I kind of do want to go on my nose with, I think that's really cute if I add a lot of red to my nose like that. Now for highlighter, I am using the Diamond Bounce Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Frosted. This is by Lottie London. So this is a drugstore brand. I recently found it at Walmart. I love this highlighter so much. It's gorgeous. It's crusty now. It looks kind of gross because I use my finger to pick up the highlighter because it always applies more and it shows more of that shimmer if you're using your finger rather than a brush or anything. This is a very glittery highlighter, so this isn't something that I'd recommend for more natural looks. But then again, when am I doing a natural look? I forgot to put my Christmas hat on. I love this hat so much. I got it last year. It's from AliExpress. It's my little goth Christmas hat. Probably gonna get in the way at some point. But You guys needed to see it. It's too cute. Moving on to the eye area, I'm just gonna grab a bit of concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I love this stuff. I would highly recommend it. And I'm just putting this like above and below my eye area. I'm using this as a primer for my eye makeup. Usually I'd actually go in with my finger to blend it out, but I'm just feeling like using the fat end of the Beauty Blender today for some reason. I'm such a friggin' weirdo. Okay, so for the eyeshadow, I am using the Amazon palette again. This is, again, from Beauty Glazed is the brand. I don't even know if Amazon still sells it. If I'm being honest, I've had this for 3 years. I'm going in with this red shade, and I'm creating the shape of this eye look. This is a big, dramatic eye look, almost like drag-like. I love doing huge eye looks like this. I should do like a full-on drag look someday. I feel like that'd be so cool. But I'm just kind of creating this shape. The shaping of this is entirely up to you. If you want to do what I am doing and shape it that way, that is cool. If you want to shape it another way, I mean, I have a lot more room because I don't have eyebrows. But if you do have eyebrows, you can definitely make this look smaller and cater it to how you want to do it. My tutorials are just a guideline. If you're following them, you don't have to do everything exactly like me. I'm also going to take this red and go under the eye like this. And later on, we are going to use white concealer to make this sort of area look like a continuation of the eyes to give that big doll eye effect. I love doing that. It's just a super cool kind of illusion that you can add. Also very like Gyaru-esque. I really admire Gyaru makeup. I've been seeing a lot of it on social media recently, which is great because it's super fun. Using a Q-tip with some makeup remover, I am going to carve out this area here because we are going to be doing a cut crease. I've been loving cut creases recently. I've been missing that 2016, 2017 era of everybody being obsessed with them. So I'm gonna do them myself. Now I'm gonna cut out this area fairly large because I have hooded eyelids, so you wouldn't be able to see the green that I'm going to put in here if I did it smaller. I'm going to use some more of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, this time in the shade White, to fill in this area. And I should have used a brush, but I'm feeling adventurous, so I'm going to use my finger. Once that is all dried down, I'm going in with this light green here, and I'm going to pack that all along this area. It kind of does look cute with just the white. It's like a Santa Claus themed look almost. But I do want to have the green in there so it is a very obvious Christmassy look. Let me know in the comments down below, you guys. Do you celebrate Christmas? I celebrate Christmas non-religiously. I'm not a religious person. But if you celebrate it religiously, that's cool. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, is there something else that you do celebrate? Okay, so now I'm using this yellow here, and I'm packing it down alongside the green. And I'm kind of trying to blend this as I go. I'm using the same brush that I used for the green, which is kind of turning this yellow into like a very yellowy, greeny, like lime green sort of color. And that's exactly what I want. I don't want it to be like fully true yellow. I want it to be very greeny as well. Now I'm going to use more of this Lottie London highlighter on my finger, of course. And I'm gonna tap this all along here, because who doesn't love a super shimmery, fun, colorful look? Now I'm using a very thin, flat brush with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade White, and I'm carving out this little, like, eye illusion part. I don't know what else to call it. And this is just sort of like a triangle shape. You can extend it and change the shape to whatever you want it to be. I might actually change the way I'm doing mine. I'm not sure if I like it this way. Let me think about it. Okay, no, I lied. I do really like this shape. I had to trust the process. So now I'm using the Essence Liquid Ink liquid eyeliner, and I'm going and making a big fat wing just along the red there. Now, I don't want this to cover up much of that eyeshadow, so I'm gonna kind of make it a bit thinner. There we go. And just bringing that down and drawing a little band across the top of my eye there. Now, before I fill that in, I'm also going to bring it downwards, just along here. Okay, I just want to make a nice little line along the bottom of that white. I keep making it fatter because I keep messing up. Now, using my eyeliner, I'm gonna make some little tiny lashes along the bottom here. You want to make sure there is enough eyeliner on your brush when you're doing this, but not too much so that it like gets all globby and weird. Now I'm going to pop some mascara onto just my top lashes. I'm not going to do my bottom lashes because I feel like it would kind of make the white area look kind of weird. And you don't have to do lashes if that's not what you're comfortable with, but I'm going to because I feel like this look needs it for me. I am just using some eyelash glue. Also, I did put on my eyebrows. I didn't do that on camera because I figured everybody's eyebrows are different. Some people, like me, don't have eyebrows. So it's up to you how you want to do yours. But I feel like, for me at least, these are the brows this look needed. These lashes are the Morphe Make It Big lashes. That is what they're called. I found them at Winners. I love Winners for makeup finds. They always have the best stuff there. And skincare. You can get a ton of like sheet masks and stuff like that there. I also got my Laneige lip night mask there, which is like literally the best, most hydrating lip product in the world. I love it so much. Okay. These lashes look so good with this. Oh my god. Now for my lips, I am using the Milani Matte Satin Lipstick in the shade Black, of course. I think I'm gonna go with like the pointy Cupid's bow. I feel like that would look good with this look. Now I could trace out the shape with eyeliner, which is what I'm gonna do because this is gonna end badly for me. Okay, I needed to do that. That was a lot easier than trying to do that with the fat like end of this lipstick applicator. And here's the final look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you end up following this tutorial and doing a look of your own inspired by it, make sure you tag me on Instagram or TikTok if you end up posting it, and I will give you a shout out on my Instagram story. If you celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you guys for the best gift ever of being my subscribers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you so much. You guys are the best. You're truly such a positive little community, and I really do love you guys. I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.